I'm telling you, it's just when you start comparing yourself to people that do this professionally, I feel like they do too much. That's all I'm saying. I feel like they be doing too much. I feel like I could do that without all of that hassle. It wouldn't be as great because, I've barely been interested in being a visual designer and a brand designer, whatever the shit snack, for like a year. If even before that, all I knew was, interior design and architecture, because that's what I am. Ain't that crazy? And obviously, I've been doing some artsy stuff my whole life, right? Like my whole life, I've been doing illustrations, Photoshop things and here and there, pretty cool stuff. Find myself some more shelf before the AI era. It's all I'm saying. Okay? But I never really dabbled that much into graphic design and all of that stuff. Now, today, I think it's so fucking cool. Like, before, dude, I thought about being a graphic designer and I thought like, why the fuck would I want to do that? I don't want to make Instagram posts for a living. Like, I don't want to work with typography. That is so boring. And now I look at some stuff that people be doing, I'll be like, damn, that's so dope, my guy. I want to do that. But still, I think people be doing too much. I really do. There's craft in this, real craft. Even with designers that use AI, like I use AI, but like the really good designers that they even use AI, there's still craft in that thing, man. There's beauty. There's human taste, selection, curation. It's just, it's pure. I love it. But the rabbit hole that these people get into to solve a problem, I feel like it's just to sell the image of, hey, we don't just do pretty things. It's more complicated than that. I feel like it's just to sell that image. To sell like, hey, it's more complicated than you think, just to sell it to clients. Like, here's how we solve this. Here's how we go from here to there. When a designer that lives in the industry just knows like, yeah, sure, but we don't really that deep and none of that. We just pretty surface level, honestly. Like we understand the problem. We ask what it is that we have to communicate. We aligned what we're looking for with what the client actually wants. So we do some explorations here or there. We ask, do you love this? Do you hate this? Okay, great. We have the selection. Let's just run with it. Explore some options. Start throwing some lines. See what we come up with. Build the thing, have the thing, deliver the thing, get feedback for the thing, keep iterating. That's it. I don't think there's all this jargon of we need to understand the product and we need to do a deep research on the audience and what they actually want and need. It's like, I don't think so. It all looks to look cool. That's what I believe. Because at the end of the day, that's what they do. At the end of the day, all they do is make cool looking shit, that resembles the brand narrative and message, right? Like objective or whatever. And call it a day. No need for all these jargon and all the complications of the process or workflows. That's what I believe. So yeah, I think the comparison comes from there. I think the fear comes from there because I'm like, man, I wouldn't do all of that. I don't want to do all of that, so I don't think I'm fit for this type of work because I wouldn't do all of that. Like, I don't want to do all of that, so maybe I'm not fit for it. And I feel this fear of rejection from clients and other peers. Like, oh, you're not a real designer. Like, what are you doing? Like, you don't do no real work. This sucks just because you didn't do all this other stuff on the back beforehand. Even though this actually looks fucking great and I would love to use it. No, it just sucks. Like, I think that's what's going on. And honestly, that's really dumb. Because, by the way, I'm pretty proficient when it comes to interior design, I would say, and I think the reason is because I already did it. I used to work in an office where that's what I was supposed to do, and I gained some experience doing that. And at the end of the day, all it matters Besides the, oh, you see the line, what the client to do, da. All it matters if it look good or not. That's all it matters at the end of the day. If the client like it, yes, move on. Excellent, execute. Next one, another one. You know, that's all it really matters at the end of the day. And I'm sure as heck that's the same with this. All it matters, it's the final picture, the final frame. What they actually look at the end of the day. Look at this. Look at this. What is he doing? What is? Oh my God! I love that dog. Anyways, maybe it ain't that complicated, and I shouldn't fear actually offering this to people. Like, hey, I can actually like design you like a really cool brand system. Like, I could actually make your brand like really stand out with some cool ass graphics, dude, and like a really interesting logo and typography work with, you know, layouts and whatnot. I think I can help you with that, and people will actually be okay with it without all the background jargon, you know. I would agree. I really need to go outside and handle this. So yeah, that's about it.